Wait for it.
Get ready for a wild ride through the upcoming Marvel blockbusters. We're diving deep into some of the most anticipated films and shows that will shake up the Marvel Universe. From unlikely heroes to epic confrontations, these stories are packed with everything we love. Action, drama, and a few surprises. Stick around as I break down what makes these projects worth the hype. Thunderbolts is the moment when Marvel decides to cheer up the universe a bit by replacing familiar heroes with highly questionable saviors. The Winter Soldier, Elena Belova, Ghost, Red Guardian, and even Taskmaster. Sounds like a team of people you wouldn't even let in to fix wiring, not save the world. But that's what makes the project interesting. It's not about perfect heroes, but about those who have to be good, albeit through force. The plot is still kept secret, but judging by the cast, we are waiting for a mix of spy thriller and psychological thriller, with a fair share of sarcasm. Marvel is like experimenting with the Suicide Squad formula, but in its own way, without the clown circus. And if everything is done wisely, Thunderbirds could be the breath of fresh air that was so much needed after endless variations on the theme of the Avengers. Anyway, I'm waiting, with cautious optimism and popcorn in my hands. Daredevil Born Again brings back to the screens the darkest hero of Marvel, Matt Murdock. This series promises not just action, but a real psychological thriller with a touch of legal drama. At the center of the story is the struggle of Daredevil with his old enemy, Kingpin, who not only took over the streets, but also got into the deepest corners of politics. The plot is not spared, and Matt will have to decide if he is a hero or just a man with good reflexes. Charlie Cox is back in the role of Matt, and he's just great. He not only avenges the truth, but also asks the eternal questions. What does it even mean to be a hero? The actors, as always, are at their best, and this show is not only about superheroes, but also about relationships, morals, and choices. If you miss deep plots with serious drama, this is definitely worth watching.
I was raised to believe in grace.
Marvel presents Fantastic Four First Steps, a movie that will transport us to the retro-futuristic world of the 1960s. Director Matt Shakman aims to recreate the atmosphere of that era, using practical sets and vintage lenses to make the movie look like it was shot by Stanley Kubrick himself. The plot centers on an already formed team: Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm. They face a threat in the form of Galactus and his mysterious messenger, the Silver Surfer. Interestingly, the movie won't be overloaded with references to other Marvel heroes, allowing the focus to be on the story of the foursome itself. The premiere is scheduled for July 25th, 2025. From the looks of it, we're in for a stylish and profound reimagining of the classic superhero team.
As a family.
Avengers Doomsday promises to be an epic climax for the entire Marvel movie universe. Dr. Doom, that raging genius with magical powers and dictatorial tendencies, will decide it's time to make the world truly his world. Who can stop this armored psychopath if not the Avengers? There's a hitch here, though. The collection of heroes will be far more multifaceted than just another collection of faces. Patrick Stewart, Hugh Jackman, and dozens of other stars from Marvel's past. True, we apparently won't be expecting a cameo from Storm. You know, Halle Berry unconfirmed. Not without jokes. Probably Chris Pratt will be asking why he wasn't called up, as usual. The plot is being kept secret, but one thing is for sure. The scale of the movie promises to be no smaller than an Endgame. If Marvel doesn't screw up again, this movie will go down in history.
Dr. Doom, we've faced impossible odds before.
You asked for me.
Captain America. The new world is when Anthony Mackie finally tries on the Captain America suit and sets out to save the world. This time the shield is in the hands of Sam Wilson, and the world, by the looks of it, won't be the most peaceful. The main plot is an investigation in which the President of the United States, Harrison Ford, becomes a dangerous Red Hulk. And with that comes a lot of political intrigue and, of course, action. It won't do without extravagant characters like Giancarlo Esposito, which makes it all the more intriguing. By the way, Harrison Ford in the movie is like buying a car and then finding the keys to a secret nuclear bunker. The visual effects are a little disappointing, but otherwise the movie leaves a pretty good impression. Overall, The New World is a good way to see how Mackie handles his huge legacy, so if you're a Marvel fan, don't miss out.
Since when were they red?
So, what do you think? Will these new additions to the Marvel Universe live up to expectations? Or are they setting us up for a big surprise? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on more Marvel updates. Until next time, grab your popcorn and get ready for the next big thing.